You want to try my pumpkin spice latte?
Sure, never had one before. Never understood what all the hype was about.
I have an idea.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott. Fall is officially upon us, which means it's time for pumpkin spice season. I love seasonal treats. Unfortunately, a lot of times they can be pretty high calorie. That's why in today's video, I want to share with you a recipe for a pumpkin ice cream that's got high protein, tastes great, and won't break the calorie bank. On this channel, we're all about eating our favorite foods while still staying on track with our goals. Let's get into it. Our first ingredient is going to be one of these vanilla core power shakes. We need 10 ounces of this. I have it pre-measured out. Next, we're going to add a coffee creamer. I'm using this International Delight pumpkin spice. I think this is the best option for this recipe. You could also use a vanilla base or a cinnamon base if you can't find this one. We're going to do 1 serving or 15 milliliters of this. Next, we're going to add some canned pumpkin. If you've never had canned pumpkin before, it's really low calorie and has good pumpkin flavoring, obviously. We're going to be doing a 1/4 serving of this, which is 30 grams. Next, we want to go in and add some vanilla extract. We're going to do 2 grams of this. Next, we'll add some sweetener of your choice, 0-calorie sweetener. I like monk fruit sweetener. We're going to do 30 grams of this. Next, we're going to go in with some plain old salt, as it says, plain salt. Just regular table salt, 2 grams of this. Lastly, we're going to add some unsweetened almond milk. I like the Vanilla Silk brand. We're going to fill this until the max fill line is met. Finally, last but certainly not least, our key ingredient, pumpkin spice seasoning. You can find this at your local grocery store. This is the Great Value brand. We need 4 grams of this. All right, we've got all of our ingredients here in the pint. We're gonna take our hand milk frother, about $10 on Amazon, highly recommend if you're gonna have a Creami. We're gonna mix all these ingredients together in the pint. Okay, so we've got it all blended up with our little hand blender. It turns a nice brown pumpkin-y spice color. You'll notice there is some froth that goes over the line. Don't worry about that, that will settle in the freezer. So over the max fill line with froth is okay. All right, we've got all of our ingredients in the pint. We're gonna put it in the freezer for 24 hours. Well, this isn't it, this is Carb Smart. All right, let's try it again. What's happening? This isn't either. This is my chocolate creamy recipe. You can learn how to make it here, but this isn't right. This is supposed to be the pumpkin cookie butter video. What's going on?
Maybe try saying, I'm falling in love with fall.
Are you serious?
Just give it a try.
I'm falling in love with fall. Yeah, I doubt this worked, but apparently I had to appease the great pumpkin or something. Okay, we've got our mixture out of the freezer, at least 24 hours in the freezer. All right, we got our pint out of the freezer. That's how that top looks, a little frothy, but it'll blend up, trust me. I'm gonna put that into the pint holder, snap the lid on tight, and then install it. We're gonna hit power, and then we're gonna use light ice cream for this recipe. All done with the first blend. We're gonna take it down, check it out. Looking good so far, a little powdery, that's okay, it's kind of how it goes. We are now gonna take a butter knife, make a little crater in the center. So for our mix-in today, we're gonna use these Biscoff cookies. We're using 4 of these total. Only 150 calories for 4 of them. I think it's well worth the calories. You could also use graham crackers. I tried that, it was pretty good. This, I think, is the perfect ingredient to get that pumpkin cookie butter goodness. Give these a try. We're gonna add about 3/4 worth of our cookie mix into the crater. Get it down, push down in there as much as you can. All right, we've got our mix in, all in the middle. We're gonna put the lid back on again. And we're gonna reinstall for a mix in. All right, so it's all finished blending. Let's eat. There you go, the finished product. Tell me this doesn't look delicious. Blizzard test. Get some cookie in there. Tillamook, I'm from Oregon. If you know the brand Tillamook, used to have a pumpkin cookie butter. They discontinued it, or I can't find it anywhere. It tastes just as good. I'm telling you, just as good as real ice cream. Amazing calories and macros. We'll get into that in a minute, but man, even if you don't care about that, I'm telling you, give this a try. It's delicious. I'm gonna crush this whole thing after we're done filming. All right, so we have it all pretty in a bowl here. You can add a whole Biscoff to the top if you like a nice presentation, or if you need a good thumbnail. This isn't even all of it. There's like 1/4 of it left in the pint, I would say. So you get 4 big scoops of ice cream, and it forms into nice scoopable deliciousness. Have another bite. And the Creami doesn't miss, it doesn't miss. Finally, for the calories and macros, drum roll please. For the entire pint, we have 340 calories with 65 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fat, and 21 grams of protein. Keep in mind that is with all 4 cookies. If you drop those, you drop 150 calories, but I think it's worth it. Pretty good for how amazing it is. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you give the video a like, I would really appreciate it. Also, you could comment below your favorite ice cream or your favorite Ninja Creami recipe. Finally, if you could subscribe, that would really help so we can finally get that Snap thing figured out. If we get 10,000, we'll have clean Snap transitions. So please subscribe for that and for more content coming really soon. Really appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.